with KROCK, Kenneth, KROCK Cline here on Lunch with Ledyard, February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day here in East Texas. And today we'll be talking to baseball, softball, tennis, and hockey, as we will also, hey, Dave Smith commented on our video. All right, Dave Smith. And we'll be talking KROCK Corner here shortly. We'll be talking baseball, softball, tennis, and hockey. Men's and women's basketball on the road already, heading to Belhaven University for their final regular season game tomorrow night in Jackson, Mississippi. So, Kenneth, we're just going to go over the teams here and talk about them on your corner. And, well, first of all, I've got a sponsor for this week, the Augustine family, Fricassee Foods, or Fricassee, that they brought me earlier this week. Dylan brought it to me on, I believe it was Monday, and I had it Monday night. It was very, very good, spicy Louisiana food. Thank you so much to the Augustine family for letting me try their fricassee. As last week, as I could not pronounce fricassee very well after Augustine had mentioned his favorite food, and so I tried to repeat it, and it sounded kind of funny, and the family enjoyed that, so they let me have some fricassee, and it was very, very good. I enjoyed it. It was a little too spicy for my oldest son. My second oldest liked it, but said it was a little too spicy. My 2-year-old ate it. He eats anything and enjoyed it. And then I ate a lot of it. My wife took a couple bites, but also thought it was a little spicy. You know, they still have the northern in them, but my Texas-born son, he liked the spiciness. So hopefully that'll continue to go on here in life. But the bowl of fricassee from the Augustine family, thank you for Lunch for Ledyard, and that was very good this week. So, Kenneth, jumping right in, men's basketball, 14-10, 6-10, clinched a berth in the ASC tournament. Had 3 games last week, beat Ozarks on Thursday night. One more game tomorrow night before they head into the postseason.
Are you sure they didn't call it Freakazoid on the Cajun food by doing Augustine? I mean, I don't know, because that's all I keep thinking about. But no,
I think you might be a freakazoid today.
Fine. I'm in a funeral mood, Adam, okay? I mean, it was not an easy week last week. I promise you that. But I will say this. So I do want to thank Texas Dallas for beating Louisiana College to allow us to get into the ASC tournament. But then again, I'm going to take back that thanks because they beat us on Saturday. Now, obviously, we did not have ourselves a good day, but obviously we got to the tournament in men's basketball, which we should be very happy about. And this is a big stepping stone for ETBU, looking to see if they can get some momentum going into the tournament. So whoop-de-doo, go right ahead, boys.
And show our hats today. We got a home baseball game tonight, so I'm wearing the Texas Tiger one. Kenneth is doing the old ETBU old school.
There's a specific reason why.
ETBU hat, and I guess we'll get that when we get to baseball. All right, women's basketball, 3-21 overall, 1-15 ASC East. I dropped all 3 games last week, but played hard all the way through and pushed Texas Dallas there for at least 2.5 quarters.
Warning to all teams in the ASC. Look out. Don't underestimate this team because they are going to be competitive, and you just see that the freshmen continue to impress. They definitely have been the hardest-working freshmen of any team, and as far as I'm concerned. Most teams, as far as ETBU, or I should say in all the ASC going on, everybody it seems to be enjoying them playing, and I know this team's definitely going to be a threat for next year.
Tanner Matthews just joined us on Periscope, so hello, Tanner Matthews. Thanks for joining in. Saw you pop up there. And softball, they went 3-0 last week, 5-0 on the season, sweeped Belhaven University.
And they got some good-looking uniforms. I mean, it looked like a fashion show down there when we went out to take a look at it. But all fairness, definitely a big win. They got some good players going on there. Lindsey Lewis, Jamie Perez, having some good here so far. Gabby Gonzalez, too. Rocky Tello pitching brilliantly. So, yeah, they're definitely off to a great start. Got Laterno coming in this weekend, so it should be fun.
Yeah, they'll be home on Friday and Saturday, 3-game set against Laterno University. Tennis, the women pretty much routed Texas Dallas 8-1 on Saturday in Richardson. It was a big matchup, regional matchup, which we thought would be a little closer. They had 4 matches that were very close, 3-set matches that ETBU pulled through for the 8-1 win. Kate Bramlett upsets the number 9 ranked singles player in the nation, and that helps it to the victory. So tell us a little about tennis.
Holy asteroid. As far as ETBU women's tennis, Kate Bramlett knocking off the number 9 player in the nation, That is legit all the way. I mean, that's a definitely performance. And she got ASC Player of the Week, too. So big props to her and to the women's team as well. And obviously the men's team, didn't get a result. But, hey, they got some pretty close matches to it. And they definitely are definitely improving, as Coach Bramlett likes to say.
Men's tennis was a hard-fought match. They fell 9-0, but we're in several of the matches. Just a young team this year. Is battling some injuries, but they're a team that will not go away easily.
Yep, they definitely are going to get better and better and better and better and better as the season goes on, although I think that's more betters than the number of months they have in the season.
And track and field, they participated in indoor meet down in Frisco against some top-notch. Nice look, KROCK. Oh, somebody commented on Periscope, so we got some comments on there, so I can't see who it was, but he's got a nice comment there. As they had 5 athletes compete in the Frisco only indoor meet of the year they're in, so they're getting ready to go to the track season, open up on Friday at UT Tyler in a limited outdoor meet. Hockey, 11-10 on the year. They pick up 2 wins as a forfeit wins against Southern Methodist University. They had to forfeit because they decided not to come and play, so we picked up 2 wins, and they'll play this weekend. Last 2 games of the year in George's Pond on Friday and Saturday night, or Friday night and Saturday afternoon at 1 against Tulane. Hockey?
Somehow I feel like they should have changed their name from the SMU Mustangs to the Cowardly Lions. I mean, seriously, come on now. But I mean, that's not the way you want to pick up 2 wins by way of forfeit. But
right.
in all fairness, I understand I don't know if they couldn't field a hockey team together.
Injury prone. They didn't want to come. They didn't want to play the Tigers.
I mean, there's obviously reasons. If that's because they are injury prone, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to. I got nothing. I got no disrespect to SMU and all that. I know they've been through some tough times in years past, but yeah, last game against Tulane University definitely going to be pretty exciting because I know my dad went to law school at Tulane, so definitely going to be interesting to see him play.
Yeah, they have a chance to finish with a winning record in their first season. So before we go to Coach Hood, do you want to give us the reason why you're wearing your hat and your glasses today like that?
Well, let's be perfectly honest. I don't like to criticize our teams. I like to keep it positive, and I like to keep it fair and positivity. But let's be perfectly honest. See, I wore the Texas Tiger hat in the series against Centenary. I knew it was going to be a tough series. Don't get me wrong. I knew it was going to be tough. But the way they played, it was a combination of Centenary being a better team, and we made Centenary better than what they feel like. So, as far as I'm concerned, there's 2 things I want to say. Number 1, the only rings that you guys they're playing right now, they're hoping to get, are the ones that they're going to be getting to their girlfriends when they step on a knee and ask them to marry them this season. So if they want to do more than that, they're going to need to play better. But I am going to issue a challenge. I talked to Tanner Matthews about this. If they win tonight, the Texas Tiger hat coming back on. And it will stay on for the rest of the year, win or lose. That is a promise. The only time I might forget my hat is if I can't find it. But I promise you, Texas Tiger will be on if you win. Next time you win, which I hope it starts tonight. I'm issuing you a challenge, boys. I like you guys. I'm not panicking. I can't find a panic button anywhere. I mean, I've tried. Find me a panic button so I can push it. But all I can do is just get this Tiger thing out here and say, hey, I'm still believing in the Tigers. No need to panic. Don't panic again. I'm not panicking.
You look like you're panicking.
Trust me, when you got the shades on like these, it hides your true feelings. I'm still confident that we can figure out a way to get through this.
All right, Kenneth. Any last closing words besides baseball and the challenge?
Yes, I like to give out some piece of advice to everybody. Never have a celebrity be your escort, and never trust uncertified strangers to give you a haircut. That's all I can say.
Oh, my.